Hey everybody, Chris here. Well, I wish I had better news, but right now the charts aren't looking great to me. I wish I could just every day come and say that Dogecoin's going to the moon and cryptos are going up and everybody's going to make a lot of money. But right now, things aren't looking that way. And I'll show you on the charts and some of the news what's going on. Overall, there's a bearish sentiment that's kind of hanging over the crypto markets as well as the NASDAQ and the S&P 500. This is primarily due to inflation, rate hikes, war in Ukraine. All of that is weighing on the markets. And right now, things are tending to trade sideways. We don't see any great huge drops happening in cryptos. But right now, it's looking like that could happen. And what I'm doing, I'm not a financial advisor, but I do have money sitting on the side. I'm not buying into the markets right now. Waiting for the bigger dips. When's that going to come? In the next week or month or so? Hard to tell, but be watching the markets and we'll be looking for the dips. That's what I'm doing. I thought it was going to be a bigger week this week for Dogecoin, particularly looking at 420 and Tesla and everything going on. And even Tesla stock with great earnings report. Tesla stock shoots up, but comes right back down to where it was. It's like the great earnings never really happened because the overall markets are down. And that's what happens when the markets are down. So let's take a look at the charts and the news and I'll show you what I'm looking at. We'll start by looking here at the Dogecoin chart. This is on the 30-minute, and right now the chart right around 1350. There was a dip last night that came right down near 1330. That's this yellow line here. This is the support line that I've been looking at. If I zoom out to the daily, this is the yellow 1330 line here. And what we've been watching is the increase in Dogecoin trading down, increase, trading down, increase, trading down. So we're getting lower highs. Those lower highs, along with a decreasing RSI, this is the relative strength index, that's looking like a bearish tendency to me of things going down. We look at Bitcoin. What I was looking for Bitcoin, this is on the daily again, what I was looking for Bitcoin was whether it could continue sort of this upwards trough here. And that moving upwards would be a very strong indicator for Bitcoin. But it doesn't look like that's happening. It's dropping below that lower green rising support line, meaning it's in this yellow sideways trough. This bottom at 37,000, I think Bitcoin's going to trade down to 37,000, probably drop below. This isn't going to happen in a day or two, but it's going to happen soon. And that's just the way this is looking. Again, RSI going down, all of the trading going down. This isn't looking great. Ethereum as well. We'll touch on that in a minute. Ethereum. Sideways trough was between 2,500 and 3,200. Right now trading just below 3,000. And it's probably going to come back and retest 2,500. So that's what we're looking at on the charts right now. We'll see how this trades forward. But right now, this isn't a great looking chart for trading of Dogecoin. On the coin market cap, what we see is the overall market cap down at 1.8 trillion. So that is down as well. And Dogecoin has dropped down to 13th here. Polkadot, Terra, USD are ahead of it now. That's not looking good for Doge. Again, there are some other cryptos that are doing worse than Doge, but Doge right now is kind of bearish. So what we're looking at is, so why is Dogecoin deep in the red today? Well, right now, the overall global cryptocurrency market is down. And what we're seeing is the U.S. Federal Reserve Chair, Jerome Powell, said they're going to be raising rates, getting expeditiously to levels that are more neutral and that are actually tight. Statements made by Powell on the same day indicate Federal Reserve may opt for a more aggressive 50 basis points as opposed to 25 at its next policy meet, which is in May. So that is not looking great. on Forbes. They won't be immune. The Fed's stark warning sends price of Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, XRP, Solana, Cardano, and Dogecoin into free fall. Well, not exactly free fall yet. The charts aren't showing free fall. So, but what we do see is the crypto market dipping, and it's appropriate, in my view, to be moving a little more quickly. That means instead of waiting to raise the interest rates into summer and fall, probably going to be happening in the May meeting. So that's what that is about. And on NASDAQ, why Ethereum and Dogecoin investors lost money. So cryptocurrency investors anxious about Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell's comments. And whenever talk comes around about inflation, rate hikes, investors tend to bail from assets considered to be more speculative and put money into ones considered to be defensive. Despite the zeal of many cryptocurrency fans, coins like Ethereum and Dogecoin are generally included in this speculative bucket. At least Ethereum and Dogecoin investors are in good company because nearly all important altcoins were also down in the trailing 24-hour period. This includes Bitcoin, suffered more than a 3% drop. So what NASDAQ is saying is, I don't think the current sag in token prices is going to last. Investors will adjust to the reality of substantial rate hikes and the war against inflation. And any depression in crypto prices tends to bottom out before long. Crypto bulls are very fond of pouncing on buy-on weakness opportunities. So what does that mean? That means that there's going to be a dip that's going to come up. And once that dip happens, we'll see a lot of buying pressure and the prices coming back up. That's generally what that means. So what does this mean for Dogecoin going from here? Well, I still think there's going to be another dip. Are we going to see the 12s? I kind of think so. I kind of think we're going to see another dip down in the 12s. And I'll be watching it, I'll be waiting, and I'll be buying the dip. Overall, the cryptos that I do have and I do own, they're just sitting there. If I see a big spike again that comes up with some news, may be tempted to do a swing trade again, because overall, that's what the crypto markets are doing. Their markets are down. You see a big spike in Dogecoin, the shorters come in and they short it back down. That could always happen. That's just how Dogecoin trades. Until we see the overall markets moving up is when we'll see positive gains for Dogecoin that can hold. But until then, we're kind of trading sideways, waiting to see what happens. But I kind of think that there's this bearish tendency. And so I'm giving you this warning now just to let you know that right now things aren't looking great. And we'll kind of see how this goes going forward. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the bearish signals and the trading of Dogecoin. Give the video a like, please. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.